minutes for a brief introduction about you, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Just 1 minute. Good evening to one and all present here. We are delighted to welcome our 5 days international workshop under the title of Document Preparation with LaTeX Tool, which is organized by scholarsgate Research Training Institute, located in Tamil Nadu, registered under MSME Government of India. We are behalf of the organizing committee. I would like to introduce our resource person, Dr. G. Kumaresan. Dr. G. Kumaresan is an assistant professor in Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, KLEF University, Guntur, Andhra Pradesh. He completed Ph.D. in Computer Application from National Institute of Technology, Tiruchirappalli. He had Master of Computer Application from Tyagarajar College of Engineering, Madurai, MPhil from St. Joseph College, Tiruchirappalli, and MTech from Bharathidasan University, Tiruchirappalli. Totally, he had 8 years of teaching and research experience, and he won several awards, especially for the Best Paper Awards and UGC grants, scholarship for doing MTech and PhD in his under his credit. He has published more than 10 research articles, various international conferences, and he published more than research articles in various high impact factor international journals. His research interests include cellular automata in context of cryptography, cellular automata in the context of artificial intelligence and applied security. Behalf of the organizing committee, behalf of the participants, we are welcome our today resource person, Dr. G. Kumaresan.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Yes.
sir. I am audible, sir. Sir, I am
Yes,
audible.
sir. Yes, sir. It's perfect, sir.
Oh, yes, sir. Sir, please enable for sharing my content, sir. Please enable.
Yes, sure. Rajesh, please make the
Yes,
presenter.
already assigned.
Yeah, okay, sir. Sir, please share your screen, sir.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Want to give brief instruction to the participant. So please share your screen, sir. Yeah, sure.
Sir,
Your
my
screen is visible, sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. Your screen is visible, sir.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Kindly give the 1 minute, sir. I want to give instruction to the participants for our workshop.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Dear participant, your video recording. So we will provide video recording and certificate, and along with that meeting content. What are the things we have shared in upcoming 5 days? Everything it will be reach you. Initially, we can share by the WhatsApp group. So today content it will be reach you. Today contents PPT it will be reach immediately, and today video recording it will be reach tomorrow before 12 p.m. So you can access your video recording. After that, once the workshop is completed, within 48 hours, your certificate and along with that meeting all the recording link and what are the content we shared, all the PPTs, it will be shared through the registered email ID. So once the event is completed, then only we share through the email. Meanwhile, we will share that what are the content we have shared through the meeting. So we will share by the WhatsApp group, so you can utilize that. So if you have any doubt during the session, you can stop the resource person. You can discuss. After that, the session will continue. So we are interested to make this workshop both side interaction. So I hope you understand, and it will be helpful for everyone. So one more things. So you don't ask this type of the questions. So when I want to get certificate, when I will receive that meeting recording, this type of the question don't ask during the session. So it will be reached as per the schedule. So don't worry about that. All the process we will take. So thank you so much for giving this wonderful opportunity. So we will. I am also interested to learn LaTeX from Dr. G. Kumaresan sir. So thank you so much for giving this wonderful opportunity. Kumaresan sir, thank you so much for accepting our invitation. Please carry on the session, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So good evening, one and all. First of all, thank you very much, Dr. Rajesh. Dr. Satish Kumar sir and Rajesh sir. So I am very much grateful for giving this wonderful opportunity to deliver what is LaTeX and why LaTeX is very important in future. Okay. So good evening, one and all. So now I will start. for my session day 1. Okay. So why LaTeX is very much required? So that is the first question for that is the first question everyone should will come. Okay. So why LaTeX is required? So usually, actually, we are all using my MS Office word processors. Okay. So whenever we are using that MS Office word processor, there are lot of problems are actually we are facing. Okay. So for example, suppose I want to make some huge number of pages document, so that what will happen, it is very difficult to find out the errors, and it is very difficult to rectify the errors. Also the alignment also is very difficult. Even if we are making 100 pages word document or 150 pages word document, it is very difficult to alignment and finding the errors, rectifying the errors, and the styling. Okay, so lot of problems are associated with the word processes. Okay, sometimes suppose these kind of word processes, it is not a platform independent. So these kind of word process, it is only working in Windows operating system. Suppose I want to work with some Linux operating system, again we have to install another softwares. So there are a lot of problems are associated with the software side as well as the hardware side. Okay, but in order to overcome these kind of problem, so we may consider LaTeX is the best option for making some very good and stylish document. And in word processor formatting also, it is the biggest problem. Okay, sometimes for they are upgrading, for every year they are upgrading higher versions. Okay, sometimes we may not pay some money, we are not interested to purchase some original keys. Okay, a lot of problems are there, and in order to overcome these problem, LaTeX is the best option. Okay, so LaTeX softwares are open source one. There are so many LaTeX softwares are there, but among the LaTeX softwares, so Overleaf Online LaTeX software is one of the best one. Okay. But why we are saying that Overleaf is the best one means there are a lot of features that they added. Okay. In the past 5 years, that companies added more features. Now this company is one of the biggest company. They are introducing more features all over the world, okay? So especially for collaboration and for sharing the content. It is coming under collaboration, and there are a lot of stylish features also they added. Okay? Also they gave some they will give so many discounts for various countries people for purchasing some very good LaTeX online facilities. Okay? So these are all the things are it is where these are all the fundamental understanding is very important why LaTeX is very much required. Okay? So in comparison with the online LaTeX somewhat is better, because suppose I want to make some offline, I want to make some document through some offline LaTeX tool. Then what are the problems are associated with the offline LaTeX tool means? Suppose by every if we are using that online LaTeX software every day, actually we are upgrading. The company is upgrading so many packages. But whereas in the offline LaTeX software, manually we have to download the package and install it. Okay. Sometimes we may not, that offline software, it may not support so many packages and functions and methods. If you are installing, if you are proper packages, then only some of the important functions and methods are properly working. Okay, so these are the problems are associated with the offline. Okay, but there are some advantages and disadvantages also available for online software and the offline software. If you are using that offline software, what are the problems? What is the main advantage? Secured one. Okay? Whatever we are making some document, everything is available in our local system only. But if you are using some online software, whatever we are doing some modification, whatever we are making some documents, everything is available in someone's software, someone's server side. Okay, so these are the biggest disadvantage if you are using some online LaTeX softwares. Okay, this is the common for every field. Okay, don't worry about that. But there are some agreements are there. They may not. They said we may not sell your confidential data to someone like that. Actually, we are there. This kind of agreements are there, so don't need to worry about that. But better if you are, suppose if it is very important and a confidential one, so you may go for on offline software, offline LaTeX software. Okay? That is the most secure one. we go for online LaTeX software, so we may not know what will happen for your data. Okay, nowadays actually we are we gave so many confidential data to our some other country servers. Okay, so these are all the problems are associated with the online softwares. Okay, so you have to keep it in mind that. So this is the way actually LaTeX is very important, and it is useful for many industries, many academicians. Okay, especially for academicians. Suppose you want to attend some conferences. Suppose you want to communicate some articles through some journals. Okay, these are all the LaTeX documents are. It is increasing the acceptance rate. Okay, the styles of the writing, the lookup of the LaTeX documents are beautiful. It's impressed one for many journal editors. Okay, so these are the advantages are there if you are using that LaTeX document. Nowadays, most of the journals are migrated from word processor to and the LaTeX software. Some journals are they are accepting hybrid softwares also, hybrid documents also. Word document as well as the LaTeX document. Okay, so these are all the advantages are there if you are using LaTeX document. Okay, for example, for making conference documents or journal documents, or thesis preparation, and these are all the useful useful for academicians. Okay, so the LaTeX documents are it is very much useful for this kind of things. Okay, this is very important to accepting. Okay, so first I will introduce that actually I'm Dr. Kumaresan. Actually, currently I'm working as an assistant professor in the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, KL University, Vijayawada and Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so this is my short introduction. Okay, so today is the day one. Okay, so these are all the outline. Actually, we are going to discuss about that. Okay, initially we will discuss about objective. So and after that we will see some of the basics about LaTeX online softwares. Okay, so after discussing the LaTeX basics document, we need to introduce what is overleaf. Already we discussed a little bit. Already we discussed what is overleaf, why we are choosing the overleaf LaTeX document. Okay, so next slides we will little bit elaborate what is why it is very important, like that we have to discuss. Okay, after that we will see some of the basic formatting. Okay, how do you do that basic formatting? Okay, so for example, bullets, for italic text, okay, and highlight the text. Okay, these are all the things actually we will see. I will also give some demo how to do this kind of basic formatting. Okay. So after discussing the basic formatting, we will see some of the simple equation formation. Okay, how to use equation, how to make equations through LaTeX document. Because one of the main advantages, if you are using that Word document, equations also it is very difficult. For making equation, it is very difficult. If it is complex equation, it is very difficult in word processor. Okay, so we have to install some add-ons there are so many add-ons are there for word processor. Okay, so through that math editor, for example, math editor is one of the add-on for making equation in the word processor. Okay, so there are a lot of problems are there for making equation in Word. Okay, so suppose let us assume that we are having some very complex equations. Okay, that time it is very difficult for making that equation. It will take so much time. Also, that equation it may not be properly placed all the characters. Okay, these are the problems are there. But when we go for that online LaTeX software or offline LaTeX softwares, so equations are perfect one. Okay, it will make equations are it's a very perfect one, and also it looks beautiful. Okay, so that's why most of the mathematicians or journal academicians are they are focusing on LaTeX for making some very good mathematical equations. Okay, so we will see some of the simple example how to make equation, how to form the equation. For example, y equal to mx plus c, or some quadratic equations minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, so these are all the things actually we will discuss. I will give some demo also. Okay, so after that we will see there are what is bullets and what is numbering. Okay, so how does actually we will use in the LaTeX softwares. Okay, everything we will discuss in the session. Okay, Then we will see some of the packages, some of the mandatory packages. Okay, some of the mandatory packages are there for executing the LaTeX code. Okay, so everything we will see. Okay, after seeing that packages, I will give some exercises. Okay, after completing this workshop, you will do that exercise. Okay, finally, I will do some summarize of the entire session. Okay, so this is the outline for today workshop. Okay, and let's see what is the objective of this course. What is the objective of this online overleaf LaTeX platform? Okay, why we are studying? Okay, so already we discussed overleaf. There are so many LaTeX online platforms are there. Among the online overleaf platform, this among the online LaTeX platform, overleaf is one of the best online softwares. Okay, so there are so many features are there. For example, collaborate and share. So what is collaborate and share? Okay, so let us assume that I am the person, I am sitting in Andhra Pradesh. Someone like Sadish Kumar sir, he is who may be sitting somewhere else, like that Agartala or somewhere else. Okay, so both are researchers. We need to collaborate the same document. We need to prepare some research article or review article, whatever it is. So simultaneously you will do modification. Whatever I am doing some modification, that will update into Sadish sir account also. Okay. So this kind of collaboration, it is easy for us to making very good articles and very good discussions. Okay. So these are all the features are available in overleaf LaTeX softwares. Okay. So this is the second objective. And what is the third objective? So the persons, those who are attending this workshop, that person should be able to write an article for journals. Okay. So that is the third objectives. And what about the fourth objectives? The persons who shall able to write a book for publishers. Okay. Also thesis for universities. Okay, so these are all the fundamental objective of this course. Okay, so along with these objectives, we need to understand what is the LaTeX structure. So how do we the LaTeX structure format is very important. Okay, so the basic LaTeX structure is very important. If you know the basic structure format, then you can do anything. You can do anything in the overlay. Okay, so fundamental is very important. I hope that you will get all the fundamentals through this entire duration of this workshop. Okay, this is the objective of this workshop. Okay. Now we will discuss what is LaTeX. Okay, already we discussed what is LaTeX, why we need LaTeX. So how does LaTeX is different from word processors. Now I will tell some of the simple points about LaTeX. Okay, so this LaTeX, it makes some beautiful document. Okay? So in comparison with word processors, this LaTeX is making some very beautiful document. Okay, so that beautiful document which helps to improve the, suppose if you are published, if you are communicating your article into some journals, so that will increase your acceptability rate. And the second one, especially for mathematics. Okay, so already we discussed, if you are using some word processes, it is very difficult for making equations. Okay, so that we will go for LaTeX. And the third one, usually this LaTeX was created by scientist for scientist. Okay, so that is the hidden meaning about that LaTeX. Okay. And there are so many communities are there, but in the overleaf also having some large and active community. If you have any questions, you can you will post your query into that communities. You will get some solution for the particular problems. Okay, and this LaTeX is a very powerful one. So in future, by day they are adding new features. In after 5 years or after 10 years, you will get unbelievable features from that particular LaTeX companies. Okay. And there are different packages are there for paper writing, presentation, and spreadsheet. Okay, not only for writing an article. So we will make presentation also. We will make some PPT also. Okay. So if you are presenting through some LaTeX PPT, this is the LaTeX PPT. Okay, this is the best example for LaTeX PPT. Okay, the alignment is perfect. If I am placing the bullet points, all the bullet points are perfectly placed in the left side. Okay, that is the beauty of that LaTeX document. Suppose if we are using some word processes, the alignment also it is It's not a perfect one. Sometimes it may disturb your objective of your work. Okay, so these are all the basics about LaTeX. Okay, these are all the some of the most common LaTeX editors are there. Okay, so among the editors, Overleaf is the best one. So okay, in my opinion, Overleaf is the best one. Okay, some people are opinion it may be different one. Okay, so for example, Overleaf, Papiria, Autoria, Text, Text Studio, Lights, and Text TXC. Okay, these are all the so many most popular LaTeX editors are there. Okay, if possible, you go through Google or go through some ChatGPT and find out the features of all the LaTeX editors. Okay, so these are all the most common LaTeX editors. Okay, so what are all the advantages are there if you are using some LaTeX? So typesetting is professional. Okay, so professionally we are making the document and submitting to the corresponding authorities. Okay, so that is the first two advantages. And there are so many templates and packages are there. Okay, so we no need to make any templates. Okay, so suppose I want to make some PPTs. So many PPT templates are available in the Overleaf website. Okay, and suppose I want to communicate some Springer journals or elsewhere journals or some other journals. So many templates are there. Suppose I want to make some books. So many templates are there. Okay, so a wide range of packages, templates, everything is available in Overleaf sites. Okay, for example, I want to make some resume. Different resume template also available in the Overleaf online editor. Okay, so that is the biggest advantage if you are using online softwares. Okay, if we go for offline softwares, we have to download the templates. After that, we work on that. Okay, that is the disadvantage if you are using offline software. But only one advantage: offline softwares are having some secured way. It will provide some security. But whereas in online software, it may be providing security or it may not be providing security. Okay, so these are all the advantages are available for the LaTeX. Okay, and uniform formatting and cohesive look. So already we discussed everything's perfectly placed. Okay, so that it makes some looks beautiful. Okay, citations and references also it is easy in LaTeX. Okay, so actually in LaTeX we used bibliography. So from the bibliography we are citing all the articles. So in the bibliography actually we are writing all the references. Okay, so from the bibliography we will cite all the references in the inside of the article. Okay, so suppose if I'm writing, suppose if I'm citing one article into that my middle of my article now, so I may cite this article with the same variable name with many places. But in comparison, suppose if you are using that Word document, so this kind of facilities is not there. Manually, we have to find out the place and do the citations. These are all the main advantages are available in LaTeX, okay, for preparing articles. And formulas, equations, and symbols. Okay, so already we discussed one of the main advantage of LaTeX is for making equations, for forming equations. That is the beautiful thing actually it has done in the LaTeX. Okay, and also it is one entry point that is multiple output formats are there. Okay, not only for usually this LaTeX software's output format is PDF file. Okay, so whatever we are writing the code, whatever we are compiling, so output it should be a PDF format. Okay, so there are, suppose we want to get another rich text format or some other format. Okay, all the features are there. Okay, but in open source, PDF output also is there. Rich text format also is there. Okay, suppose if you are subscribed that particular LaTeX software, so you will get more features. Okay, suppose you want to get some other format, so that you will get more features. Okay, and version control is easy because daily they will update. Automatically it will update all the libraries, all the features. Okay, no need to do anything manually. And this LaTeX is compatible one because this LaTeX is, it may be this online software we may run in any of the operating system. It is one kind of independent platform, independent software. Okay, but if you are using some offline software, sometimes the software it may not support for Unix, Linux software, Apple OS, this kind of OS it may not support for the specific software. Okay, so it's a compatible one. So we may run this LaTeX code in any of the operating system. That is one of the biggest advantage. Okay, and this LaTeX is very fast. But if you are using some free version, sometimes it may be very slow. But if you are subscribing the content, it may be working very fast. Okay, because if you are using some free version, they will restrict the timeline. Okay, so within the timeline, we have to execute the program. Otherwise, it may be working very slow. Okay, but if you are subscribing, it is working very fast. Okay, so these are the advantages are there if you are using LaTeX. Okay, so how does these LaTeX documents are working? Okay, now I will open my software. I will open my LaTeX softwares. Sir, Sadish sir.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Shall I start the demo?
Yes, sir, sir, please.
Sir, I'm unable to. Oh, yes. Sadish sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Is
sir.
my screen is visible? That overlaid screen is visible?
No, sir. No,
Sir,
sir.
it's visible, sir?
No, no, sir. No, sir. Screen is not visible, sir.
Yes, sir. 1 minute, sir.
Please share your entire screen, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, now it is visible, sir?
Yeah, yes, sir. Visible, sir. Please.
Okay, sir. Now I will give some of the demo, some of the simple demo about that overleaf. Okay. So suppose you want to use these overleaf online LaTeX softwares. Okay. So first you will do now, you have to create some accounts. Okay. So here register button is there. If you are clicking the register button, okay, it will ask you to create an account. Okay. For example, it will ask you to enter your email address and password. Okay. Once you create an account, then you have to do the login. Okay. Or already if you have already some Google account, or already if you have some Archit ID, so with the help of those things also actually you are logged into that overleaf account. Okay. So now so already I created my account. So through my account I will log in. Okay. So I click login. After that it will go to that overleaf login page. Okay. First thing what we will do now, we have to create a project. Okay. So we have to create a project. So first we will click the left side, new project is there. So you have to click the new project. So whenever I'm clicking the new project, so many contents are appearing. Okay. So many links are appearing. So we have to select blank project. Okay. We have to select blank project. Suppose we want to do some example project. So you can click example. Suppose you want to upload existing project, you will click the upload project. Suppose you want to import the GitHub. Okay, this GitHub also is one of the advantage if you are using LaTeX. Okay, because this GitHub content also is supported by the these online overleaf LaTeX document. Okay, so this is the advantages are there. Okay, suppose I want to upload some of the journal article documents. You will click journal articles. Similarly, books, formal letters, assignments, posters, presentations, reports, curriculum, resumes, thesis. Okay, there are so many templates are there. So you may click the particular template, then you will get that the corresponding template information. Okay. So now what I will do, first I will create some blank project. Okay. So first I will create some blank project. So whenever I'm clicking the blank project, the system will ask you to name it some project name. Okay. So we have to give some project name. So LaTeX workshop. Okay. For example, I'm giving workshop day 1 demo. Okay. workshop day 1 demo is my project name. Okay, workshop day 1 demo. So then click create. So once I will click the create, what will happen? These are the fundamental already fundamental template informations are placed into the blank project. Okay, so what is the first one? So blank project usually it's an article document. So we can type any text. Okay, blank project usually by default it is an article document because they need to prepare some text document. Okay, and second one graphics. This is the package. So this kind of package is very important for uploading images. Okay, so that package actually we call it as graphics. Yes, suppose there are suppose I want to upload some of the images into some LaTeX document. What I will do, because the images is having many formats. Images are having many formats. Okay, for example, PDF and JPEG format, PNG format. So similarly, there are so many even SVG format and MATLAB format also is there. Okay, so if you are using some Word document, what is the problem? If you are because that Word document it is only accepted for image files. Okay, either it may be a PNG file or JPEG or JPEG file. Okay, but that image resolution and that image quality is not a very good. Okay, but when you come for when you are uploading some PDF file in the LaTeX softwares, that PDF file clarity is very good. Okay, in comparison with the Word processes. Okay, so not only for PDF, we can upload any format, any image format into that LaTeX document. Okay, but which one is I have to prefer now, PDF or SVG format. These two formats are providing some enormous resolution ability in the output document. Okay, so that is the another advantage if you are using LaTeX document. Okay, if you are using that Word document, the image clarity also is not good. The image it may be placed, image we cannot place our expected position. Okay, that is also is very it's a challenging task in Word document. Suppose I'm making some 100 document or 1500 document. So that time actually it is very difficult for placing my images into that particular place. Okay, position. So suppose if you are using that overleaf document, by default we are placing suppose wherever I want to place that particular image, so I may be placed. Okay, because alignment, position, everything is perfect in LaTeX document. Okay, this is the one of the biggest advantage if you are using that LaTeX. Okay, so that is the purpose of graphics document. Suppose you want to enter some text, no need to use this package. Okay, it is not a mandatory one. If you want to insert, if you want to upload some images into that particular LaTeX document, you must specify these packages. Okay, otherwise it cannot work. Okay, so here the LaTeX comment. Okay, the LaTeX comment is percentage. Okay, so LaTeX comment is percentage. This is the comment. So whenever we are writing, we are specifying percentage, that means the comment line for LaTeX softwares. So comment line, already you know that whenever we are using that comment line, that particular statement, it may not compile by the compilers. Okay, so here in LaTeX, percentage is the comment line. Okay, so these are all the things that is very important, but this package is not important for writing some text. So I put percentage. So percentage means this package it may not considered by the LaTeX compilers. Okay, so these are the basic things. Okay, so these are the basic things are there. For title, by default the project name is our title. Okay, we want to change the title also. Suppose I want to change the title, so I want to change, okay, LaTeX workshop day 1 demo, like that I have to write LaTeX workshop day 1 demo. This is my title. Okay? So actually I did modification. Suppose I want to execute this, I want to compile this modification. How can I do that? In the right side, recompile option is there. Okay, so you have to click the recompile option. So whenever you are clicking the recompile option, automatically the updations are happened. Okay, so what is the updation? So now the LaTeX workshop day 1 demo documents are updated. Okay, the text informations are updated so that that information appearing in the output screen. Okay, and second one, author. Okay, so I am the author. So by default, author name is also coming. If you wish, you can continue. Otherwise, you have to remove that. How can you remove that? By using some comment line. If you are using this comment line, it won't come. Whenever you are doing modification, you have to recompile it. So in the compilation option, if you are clicking the compile, there are two options are there, on or off. Okay, on means whenever I'm doing some modification, automatically it will update. Off means manually I will do all the updation, all the compilations. Okay, and the first one is normal. First one, compiling mode, first one is normal, and second one is fast. If you are using fast, you have to subscribe that. Okay, or there are some restrictions are there. Up to 10 pages only actually we are using some fast, or up to 5 pages only actually we are allowed to use the document. Okay, there are so many restrictions are there. Okay, if you are subscribing, then you will get more features. Okay, these are all the features are there. Based on our subscription, okay, we will get more features. Usually people are using offline because after completion of that all the modification only people are trying to compile the entire document. Okay, so so that I removed the author name and date also. If you want, if you wish, you can continue. Otherwise, you have to skip that. So date also I skipped. So I placed only. So I used only title and as well as the introduction part. Okay, these are all the fundamental. First, we have to create the document class. After creating the document class, we'll put the title. Okay, so after the title, we have to begin the document. What are all the what is our objective for making this document? Okay, suppose suppose we want to write some formal letters, there are some separate templates are there. So you have to open the template and write the formal letter. Suppose you want to write some journal article, separate templates are there. You have to download it and use it. Okay, but these are the fundamental things is very much required for writing any content in the LaTeX software. Okay, so these are the first one. We have to create the begin the document. So another thing also we have to keep it in mind. So first one is whenever we are beginning one task in LaTeX, you must close it. You must end it that particular task. Okay. So here actually I am beginning document. So I must close the document. So that information is end document. Okay. So if you are not complete the process, if you are not doing any end task, so compilation is showing some errors. Okay, so another disadvantages also is that if you are using some LaTeX, if small mistakes are happening whenever we are writing some code, so it is very difficult to identify the errors also. It's very difficult to rectify that. Again, you will go for a scratch. Okay, so these are the disadvantages also. But if you are doing in a calm way, definitely you may not get any errors. Okay, so these are the fundamental thing about for creating projects. So first to create, begin the document. After that, we have to make the titles. Okay, if I am hiding these make title, this title it may not appearing. Okay, because that document, the title it may be placed under the document class. Okay, first we need to create the document. First we need document. Then only we'll write the title. Okay, so inside of the document we have to make it. Okay, what is the code for making title? / make title. Okay, / makes title. Okay, so / make title, that is the code. Okay, / make title. Suppose if I am hiding this one, I used some comment line. By default, what will happen? So the title it may not appear into that particular document. We created only one document. Okay. Suppose I am hiding begin document also. Document is not there. Whether it is working or not, surely it is not working. It's showing some errors because we need some document. We need some blank page for writing some text. Okay, so begin document is created. Begin document is mandatory for writing any text. Okay, but without title we can write. Okay, but without document we can't do anything in the LaTeX. Okay, Suppose you want to create some make some title, so we may use slash make title. Okay. So, and the second one, section. Okay, section it is okay. When I'm teaching the journal article, I will explain what is section and everything. Okay. Suppose I want to write some text. Okay. This is the workshop. Okay. Today is the day one. Today is the day one LaTeX online workshop. So I want to print. I want to compile this text. Okay. So today is the LaTeX day one workshop, like that. So the output is appearing here. So output is appearing here. Okay. I want to make it as a paragraph. By default, what will happen? It looks beautiful. Okay. For example, I'm writing the same content multiple times. Okay. This is the way actually we are making multiple documents. Okay. Paragraph. Okay. This is the way paragraph outputs actually we are getting. Okay. So let's see, when you comparing with that Word document, this formatting is accurate. Okay. Every text are perfectly placed. Okay. Sometimes that alignment that alignment, it may not be perfect if you are using some Word document. Okay. But in LaTeX, everything is perfect. Okay. So sometimes if you are writing some n number of pages, that time also sometimes the formatting problems are happening in LaTeX. So that we have to use some specific code for overcoming those problems. Okay. In future days, I will tell you how to overcome this kind of problems. Okay. These are all the fundamental about basics about how to write a small paragraph using some LaTeX softwares. Okay. This is the first thing. Now we'll go to that. Okay. How does it work? Okay, this is the first simple example. The rain in India falls mainly on the plain. Okay. Suppose some paragraph is there. So I want to highlight some of the text. Okay. Suppose let us assume that you want to make some PPTs. You want to make some PPTs in LaTeX. Actually, by using some Beamer, we are making PPTs. Okay. Suppose you want to make some PPTs. So you are planning to write so many bullet points. Okay. So bullet points alone, it is not enough to present some efficient presentation. Okay. So you have to highlight something, some important points. That time what we will do? So that time we need some highlight points. So how do you do that highlight points? Okay. So one command is there, that is /emph. Okay. That is the output. So this is the mainly is the normal text. Once it highlighted, then it is look like different. Okay. It is look like some italic form. Okay. For example, so I want to highlight this entire today is the day one LaTeX workshop. Okay. So normal text. Okay. So I want to compare. This is the normal one. Second one is the highlighted one. Second one is the highlighted one. Okay. Okay. Second one is the highlighted one. So I want to highlight. So what is the code? /emph. Open curly braces and close to curly braces. Okay, that is the code for highlighting some content. So after writing this code, then we have to compile it. So what is the output actually we are getting? The today is the day one LaTeX online workshop. Okay, so highlight. Okay, it's italic. So suppose if you want to italic, if you want to do some if you want to use some italic, separate code also is there. Okay, so that code is actually that command name is /text_it. Okay, /text_it. Okay, so I will use last word. So in the last word, I'm typing /text_it. This is the italic form. Okay? These comments also available in the LaTeX. So we may use these forms also. Okay. So today is the LaTeX workshop. Okay? This is the compile. So second also working. There are multiple comments for simple highlighting. Okay, either we may use EMPH or either we may use italic text IP. Okay, that is the first thing we have to remember. Okay, and these are all the examples are there. So suppose how to make some bullet points. Okay, that is very important. Okay, I will explain you. Suppose if you want to make some bullet points, so you must begin item size methods. Okay, item size comments. So these comments are which helps to make a bullet point for some text. Okay, so now I will show you. For example, inside of the begin document, actually I am writing begin okay, /begin open curly brace itemize, okay, itemize. Whenever we are clicking the itemize, automatically end item is also coming. Okay, no need to write for every time, automatically it will come. So inside of the item size, we have to write the bullet points. What is the bullet points? I am writing this. Today is the day 1 workshop. Okay, I want to try to bullet these points. Okay, now I have to do compile. This is the code for making bullet points for text. Okay, have you seen that these bullet points? Okay, this is the bullet points actually we are getting. So there are multiple. There are different type of bullet points are there. Okay, this is the simple bullet points. Suppose you want to make some some square form bullet points. Suppose you want to make some matrix form bullet points. There are different codes are there. Okay, now I will show you how to make some square based bullet points. Okay, this is the code. What is the code? /square at the rate of 1. Okay, /square at the rate of 1. So we can write like this: /item square rate of 1. So we can write like this. Okay, today is the day 1 LaTeX softwares. Sometimes it is working or sometimes. Okay. So here, why it is not coming? Because item square is a wrong method actually we are using. Wrong comments actually we are using. What is the perfect comment? You have to use less than and greater than. Okay. So you have to take that item less than and close. Okay. So these two things are very important. Okay. Now we will do. Now you have to check. Now it is working. Okay, actually this particular command is not there. We have to use the perfect package for this command. Okay, so sir, already 7:18.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Sir,
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 7:18, sir.
Okay, sir. I will make it fast, sir. So these are the simple example for making bullet points. Okay, so you go through that PPT, then you will get more information. Okay, you will try to use these kind of commands, then you will get different bullet points. Okay, and this is the output. Okay, whenever we are using this item comment, you will get this result. Whenever we are using item square word the rate, you will get this result. Okay, and after that, creation of simple LaTeX document. So already we discussed, okay, how to create simple document, and the introduction to overleaf also already we completed, and normal creating simple typing text also already we completed. Okay, and what is the awareness? Awareness also it is very important. Okay, suppose for example I will tell you, if I want to quote this particular text, okay, what we will do? I have to use double quotes. I want to double quote these comments. What will happen now? So we will get this kind of outputs. I will show you. Uh, this is the output actually we are getting. So let's see. These double quotes is looking left side. So both double quotes are placed in the left side. These are all the problems are happening whenever we are using LaTeX. So how to overcome this problem? So instead of using the double quotes on both sides, in the one side we may use some title symbol. Okay, so title symbol is beside the one number, so you use title. Okay, couple times you use the title symbol, then you will get the proper quotation. Okay, let's see the proper quotation. Now you will get the actually we got the proper quotation. Today is the day one LaTeX online software, like that actually we are getting. Okay, so this is the way we will overcome the LaTeX problems. So we have to we should be very careful for quoting the text also. Okay, and these are all the awareness also is there. Okay, percentage sign. Okay, usually see what is the percentage sign? Percentage sign is the comment line. But how to visualize? How to visualize the that percentage sign? Okay, so you must use backslash. So you must use backslash. Suppose I want to show percentage sign. What will do? I have to use slash percentage. Then only this appearing. Then only appearing. I will write slash percentage. Okay, slash percentage. So percentage is coming. Okay, so this is the percentage. So percentage is coming because if you want to visualize the percentage, if you want to print the percentage, you must use backslash. Otherwise, the compiler will understand that if you are using that percentage, it is a comment line. Okay, these are all the awareness that is very much required whenever we are writing that LaTeX codes. Okay, these are the fundamental things. Okay, suppose we want to print ampersand symbol, we use backslash or hash or dollar symbol, whatever it is, everything use backslash, because dollar symbol also is very important. Suppose you want to take only on a particular specific document, we must use dollar symbol. Okay, that is also important for understanding LaTeX. And how to handling errors, because sometimes if simple problems, suppose if you are changing some small modification, some simple problem, it makes us a bigger one. Okay, so you must be very careful whenever we are writing LaTeX codes. So you don't panic. Just usually the errors are happening. So slowly we will identify the errors and rectify it. Then you will get some very good document. Okay, and the typesetting dollar symbol also is very already we discussed the dollar symbol. Now let's see somehow how to write some small mathematical equations. Okay, so for example, I will show you z equal to p minus q plus 1. Okay, I want to use z equal to p minus q plus 5. Okay, plus 5. This is the equation. If I'm using this, what is the output actually we are getting? Okay, we will get one equation. Okay, whether this is the output actually we are getting, but this is not the proper and stylish equation. That equation is different. If it is equation, it should not look like normal text. Okay, that style is, it may be something different from normal text. Okay, so how can you make it as a equation one? So already we discussed that we must use some dollar symbol. Okay, we must use some dollar symbol, then it will make it as a beautiful one. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, for understanding, again I'm writing the same code, same equation, but using dollar symbol. Okay, I'm using dollar symbol on both sides, then it will make it as a beautiful one. Okay, so now you realize the real potential of that mathematics equation, dollar symbol. Okay, so here suppose we want to enter the next line, you have to use double slash, then it will come to the next line, or we may use slash new line. Okay, these are all the comments are there for moving to the next line. Okay, So first one actually it is a normal text equation, and the second one is a properly mathematical equation. That is the difference. So that spaces also is a perfect and stylish one when we are using that dollar symbol. Okay. And another comments also is that suppose I don't want to use this dollar symbol for multiple equations. So we may go for proper equation comments. Okay. That what is the comments now? Slash begin open curly brace equations. Okay. So equation, here you will write this equation. So automatically it will make it as a beautiful one. Okay. So compile it, then you will get some beautiful equations. Okay. So you will get this equation, z equal to p minus p plus 1. If you are putting some star, by default it is numbers will happen. Okay. So whenever we are using star in the begin command, you must use in the end command also. Okay. Number, we want to put a number on that particular equation, so we may go for these begin equations. Okay. So based on your interest, based on your requirement, you may use equation or equation star like this. Okay. These are the fundamental about how to make simple equation in LaTeX. Okay. So these are the simple example. Okay, I will share at the end of this workshop. I will share this PPT to Sadish Kumar sir. Okay, Sadish Kumar sir will forward to you. So you will try all these exercises. Okay, and these are the fundamental about basic formatting, and these are all the typesetting notations. Okay, suppose I want to use some superscript, or I want to use some subscript. Okay, how can you do in LaTeX? Okay, this is the demo. Actually, I have to give. Okay, suppose let us assume that p power q plus the m base power q. Okay, m base q, like that I have to type the equation. So p power q. Suppose power now, what we will do? We have to use the cap symbol. Okay, we have to use the cap. So number 6, that is the cap. Cap, open curly brace and close to curly brace q. Okay. So this is actually p power q. Okay. So compile it, we'll get the result. Okay. So p power q actually we are getting. So for example, so here I will write, but you easily understand. If you are using cap, you must use dollar symbol also. Then only it is properly working. Otherwise, it may not work. Okay. So p power q. What is this? So here you will get p power q percentage. Okay, you will this percentage also. So p power q. So that is the superscript. Okay, but subscript, you want to do some subscript. What you will do? You have to use ampersand symbol, the underscore symbol. Okay, for example, p underscore q means subscript will come. Okay, p underscore q. That is subscript will come. Okay. So this is the way actually we are using power and base. Okay, p power q and p base q. Okay, if you want to use power, that is actually we are using cap symbol. Base you will use underscore symbol. Okay, this is the way actually we are make it as a beautiful equations. Okay, these are the fundamentals. Okay, you go through that, then you will get more clarity. Okay, you will do some experiment after completion of this workshop. Okay, so this is the LaTeX code for making these equations. Okay, for making this equation. So slash fraction means so division, and minus p slash pm slash square root of. This square root means already you know the square root of b squared. So p cap squared, p cap 2 minus 4ac divided by 2a. So divided means here fraction. Okay, so that we used two different curly brace brackets. So this is the first equation, first one, and 2a is the second one. Okay, so plus slash pm means plus or minus. Okay, slash pm means plus or minus. Okay, now I will give some demo. Okay, so I will create some quadratic equations. Okay, so I will create some quadratic equation. Then you will get more clarity. Okay, I will create. This shall I continue another 15 minutes? This sir, I'm audible.
Yes, sir. Sir, you are audible.
Shall I continue another 10 minutes, 15 minutes?
Yes, sir. You can take 10 minutes, sir.
Okay, sir. After
Please.
that, I will complete. Okay. Suppose, so what is my motivation is I want to create some quadratic equation formula. What is the quadratic equation formula? Minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac. Okay, so that is the quadratic equation formula. So I have to store this formula with some variables. Okay, so how can I do that? So I want to store this quadratic equation formula with x. Okay, so minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus by 2a. Okay, so there are two equations are there. So one equation is divided by second equation. So divided by means that is fractional. So we must use some fraction commands. So what is the command? Slash. Okay, so fract two commands. So if you are selecting the fraction, definitely it should be it will come two equations. Okay, so what is the first equation? Minus b plus or minus. What is the plus or minus code? Pm. Okay, so plus or minus code is Pm plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac. What is the root of b squared minus 4ac formula? Slash sqrt. Okay, root of b squared minus 4ac. So here we will type b squared. So b cap open curly braces to b squared minus 4ac. Okay, 4ac. The 2a we must write in the second curly brace bracket. Okay, so 2a. So now actually everything is perfect. Now we will compile the equation, then we will get the proper output. Okay, why it is getting error means actually we are using capital P. Okay, or we have to use package PM. Package also it is very important. So suppose if you want to run some equation commands now, so you have to include maths package also. Okay, you have to include math packages. Package also is very important. Okay, document sorry, use packages. Sorry. Use package. Okay, AMSMath. Okay, AMSMath is the general package for including fundamental mathematical methods. Okay, fundamental mathematical commands. So now what we will do? So here it is slash PM. Here we will get the result. Okay, sorry. Now I will compare it. I think we'll get the equation. Okay. Where is that equation? Slash equation. Here we will get it. Is the equation. So along with the equation number, we'll get the equation. That is the quadratic equation. Okay. So this is the way actually we are writing quadratic equation formula. Okay. So this fraction. Okay. This divided actually one command is there in LaTeX, that is slash FRA fraction. And the first curly braces carrying this minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac, and the second curly braces carrying 2a. Okay, so this is the way actually we are making simple mathematical equation by using LaTeX software. Okay, suppose I don't want to place this equation number. What we'll do? So we have to put star on the equations. Okay? For example, begin star. Begin star. You must use end side also. Okay, so that is begin star and the end star. Now that equation it may be gone. Okay, and equation is gone. These are all the differences are there. If you are using a normal equation, equation number, automatically it will come. Suppose you don't want any equation number, so you have to use star. Okay, these are the fundamental differences. Okay, so this is the way actually we are making mathematical equations with the help of LaTeX commands. Okay, and these are the basic formatting. There are so many comments are there. If it is summation slash sum, if you want to use omega slash omega, and if you want to use some that power symbol, that is cap, and normal subscript, actually you will use the underscore. Okay, these are all the fundamental things that is very much required for making simple mathematical equations. Okay, so bullet points already we discussed. Bullet points packages also already we discussed. Suppose you want to use some mathematical comments, so you must install that use AMSmath package. Okay, so AMSmath is carrying so many mathematical commands. Okay, and this is the first example already we discussed. Okay, already I gave the demo how to create some normal quadratic equation, and this is the second example. So similarly, you will do all the exercises, then you will get more clarity about how to make simple mathematical equations. Okay, this is the simple exercises actually I gave to you. I placed this simple exercise in my PPT. So after completion of my this workshop, I will share to Sadish sir. Okay, so Sadish sir will forward to you, so then you will do all the exercises. Okay, this is the summary of today class. So initially we discussed why we need LaTeX, and actually we compared this LaTeX document with the Word document. After that, we discussed how to handle the errors and how to type simple commands in the LaTeX. And after that, we discussed how to make simple mathematical equations. Okay. So on day 2, we will discuss how to write simple LaTeX structured documents along with the sections, cross references, figures, tables, and bibliographies also we will discuss. Okay. So that's all about my session. If you have any queries, please ask me. I will explain. Sadish sir.
Sir, hello.
Sir, participants, if you have any queries, please ask me. I will
Yeah,
explain.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So thank you so much for your wonderful session, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, dear participant, do you have any queries? Please unmute yourself and discuss with the resource person. Otherwise, you can use the chat box also if you have any queries, please. Thank you, Gabru. Okay, thank you, Gabru, sir. Good evening, sir. But even Word, LaTeX, which one is the best for yearly research scholar? Sir, one question is coming from chat box, sir.
Yes, sir.
You can stop sharing, sir. No issue.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Yes, sir. One Kamal Kumar Gaval sir, actually, he asked one question. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Between, sir, Sadish sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please, sir.
So Kamal Kumar sir, Kamal Kumar Gaval sir, he asked me one question. Good evening, sir. Between Word and LaTeX, which one is better for yearly research scholar for paper making? Actually, for my point of view, actually, we'll go for LaTeX. Okay, if you are a research scholar, you must know about that LaTeX document, because almost all the journals, they are migrated to LaTeX. Okay, so my suggestion is better you learn. Okay, no need to concentrate more on LaTeX. If you are doing practice, if you are writing some article in early stages, so automatically it will come after 1 year or after 6 months. You are familiar about that particular document. Okay, so if you have any doubt, you go through some ChatGPT or DeepSeek, or you go through some books, or you go through some, you will get help from your friends. Okay, So this is the way actually you are learning that LaTeX document. My suggestion is, if you are a research scholar, better you will choose LaTeX rather than that Word document. So this is my answer, sir. The next one, sir. Is our data safe? Pallavi madam actually she asked, is our data safe if we are using online overlay? Okay. So, yes, sir. Yes, madam. Actually, 90%, 99% it is safe. Okay, because if the data is revealed to someone, if data is sold, will actually sold to someone, no one will use that particular software. Okay, so 99% it is safe if you are writing some article in the overlay document. Okay, so the company they will give full security to all the end users. So don't worry about security about that online overlay software. Better you will use overlay software, madam. It will provide more security. But 1%, I'm talking about that 1%. But in comparison with that offline software is the best option for writing an article. So in my suggestion is please use overlay software, madam. Not only for overlay, the remaining editors also is there. So based on your interest and based on your requirement, you may use any LaTeX softwares. Okay. Next one, sir.
Sir, I'm
Sir,
Dr.
can
Ramesh
LaTeX
from Madurai Kamaraj University. Am I audible, sir?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm audible, sir. Sir, please, sir.
Yes, actually, yeah, I'm using Word software for paper publications. I have written more than 15 paper publication, but I am not aware of LaTeX. So
Yes, sir.
actually, I see the line numberings and equations in Word itself. I used Microsoft Word for equations, line numbering, and so on. So,
Yes,
in
sir.
what way it will be easy than Microsoft Word, sir? So, this is my question.
Sir, you want to use Word or LaTeX, sir? Which one you have to prefer, sir?
No. Word only I am using, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, there are so many add-ons are there, sir. Suppose if you want to make some equation in the Word, some math editor add-on is there. But what is the problem means we have to subscribe the equation, subscribe the software, that add-on software. Then only you will get the full potential of that particular software. So you have to spend some money for purchasing those subscriptions. Okay, then only we'll get the full features. Otherwise, after 1 week it may expire. So some of the equations it may not be visible. In the math editor also, some of the templates are there. But so you may utilize those templates. But what is the main difference between normal Word equations and LaTeX equation is LaTeX equation style is entirely different. Also, based on our requirement, we can make any equation because almost all the comments are available in LaTeX. But whereas in the word processor, so many alignment problems are happening. Subscript and superscript also is very difficult. Okay, sometimes we forget to place some of the important symbols. There are a lot of problems that is associated with word equation making.
Okay, sir. Got it, sir. I understood. Thanks for your nice presentation. And I have one more query, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
we are doing peer review. So based on editor's assessment, so they asked me to review the comments from reviewers. So I'm using the track changes and many other features in Word, especially line numbers. So how to use these LaTeX for this process, sir?
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, that's why already we discussed. Sir, if you are using some Word document, alignment is the biggest problem, sir. Alignment is the biggest problem because some of the journals they fixed margin also. They are fixing the margin. If you are violating those regulations, those requirement, simply they will reject it. The admin also they will reject the paper. But so in order to overcome this problem, LaTeX is the best option. So, but suppose we are really interested to use some Word document, you will use some latest Word software, sir. Some latest version you will try to use because many features they may added. That is, sir. Do you have any questions, sir?
So, Kumaresan, sir, sir is not asking that things, I think. In the Word, we can use for the track changes. So while we are getting the review comments from the editor, so that time we
Okay, sir.
using for the track changes and line numbers, everything we can do in the Word. How we can perform this operation in LaTeX, sir? That is actual question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. LaTeX also will do, sir. That kind of facilities are there. We will do whatever they are asking. We will do, sir. Because these LaTeX software is especially for academic scientists. Okay, all the features are there. Whatever modifications they are asking, everything is possible in LaTeX, sir. Everything.
Yes, sir. Tomorrow can you please perform the
Sure,
track
sir. Sure,
changes
sir.
and line number?
Tomorrow, yes, sir. Tomorrow I will give some demo how to write a simple article, sir, along with
Yes,
the
sir. Yes,
sections,
sir.
bullet points,
Sure.
and
Yeah.
uploading images, how to make how to put the equation numbers. Everything we'll discuss, sir.
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure. So that is the actual answer for actually he
Yes, sir.
expected
Yeah,
from
yeah.
you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for
Yes,
your.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So this is the first day, sir. Actually, I talked only about the fundamental about that LaTeX. So in the next week, next days, in coming days, actually we'll discuss elaborately about that how to make how to write an article and how to write an books and how to write some formal letters, how to make equations, and everything we'll discuss, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yes.
One more question is came from chat box, sir. Can overleaf usage cause plagiarism or AI strike on original work?
Sorry, sir. Overleaf.
Whether we are using overleaf, it will affect as plagiarism issue
No, sir.
or
No, sir.
AI deduction issues.
No, sir. This actually this overleaf server it is not integrated with that Turnitin software, Turnitin server, because overleaf especially they will focus only on for making papers. That server it may not it is integrated with that Turnitin software or other plagiarism checking software. So there are some agreements are there. So they may not make because I communicated many journals. I make papers. Actually, I wrote paper through some that overleaf document. I communicated many journals, but everything is perfect, sir. Everything is perfect. After writing an article after wrote an article in LaTeX, actually, I checked that plagiarism in Turnitin software. I didn't get any plagiarism, sir. Don't worry, sir, because this server it is integrated with plagiarism. Don't worry.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, sir. Another question: how to give the name equation in Roman number? Name of the equation we want to put the Roman number means how
Yes,
this
sir.
question.
Roma in the coming days, I will explain how to put a Roman number. Okay, instead of number, so you have to put some Roman numbers. I understood, sir. I understood. So coming days tomorrow, I will give some demo how to put all those things. I will
Yes,
give
sir.
demo, sir.
Divya Stream ma'am asking, good evening, sir. Can I know how to add email and more than one author in paper?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
madam. We will do, madam.
Yeah, tomorrow is.
Multiple authors. Tomorrow I will give some demo how to add multiple authors in a single line.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's finished, sir. There is no question from the chat box. Dear participant, do you have any queries? Please unmute yourself and discuss the resource person. Otherwise, we wind up the today's session. We can meet tomorrow 6:30 p.m. Okay. Thank you, Divya Stream ma'am. Dr. Kumaresan, sir, I think there is no question from the participant side. We can wind up the session, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much for accepting.